Hey guys, can you hear me? Morning, Tad. Morning, John. Thanks for popping in. Nothing fancy. Guess I could back this up a little so you can see the whole thing, huh? There you go. A little bit better. Hey, Steve. Good afternoon to you. Yep, here I am, Tad. Sorry for the delay. I was kind of waiting for Harry to get home from his shopping spree. Yeah, the mighty mini midget. That's what it is, Tad. I just just finished the new one so that we'd have a running mate here. Thought maybe you guys like to see it. That's all. It's just a basic little live stream today. Nothing fancy. Runs pretty darn good. Hey, Bo. Thanks for joining us, man. Slot R. Good evening, Dave. Thanks for popping in. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. They're fun. I like them because I can just set up this little tiny bull ring and there's plenty of room for them to roam. Michael Squire. Howdy, John. Glad to see that some of you guys are just hanging out in the middle of the day, just like me. Right, Tad. That was the whole point. I don't have to set up a great big track. These little guys work good on just a nice little track. I don't have to get carried away. They're still fun. Almost like HO. Yes, it is, Steve. You're absolutely true there. Yeah, it's a good idea, John. If you can make a car run on a tiny little track, you know it'll run good on a big one. Shell, yeah. That's what I call this. In fact, the box that I keep it all in all the time is called the test track. You guys probably maybe want to see it. So there she is, little tiny bugger. It's just I mean, like I said, it ain't much bigger than an HO car. And the chassis is the same. It's just brass and wire with an 18K FF motor, 927 slotted gears, Riva slot guide. I like using those because they're tiny. Thanks, Bo. I know the midgets aren't everybody's cup of tea, but I like them. I've always liked them. They're fun to build and fun to race. And the open wheel action, hard to beat. Open wheel cars, you know, they a lot of spills and thrills. Hey, Steve, I saw you ask that question last night on Marty's stream. Tin braid just lasts longer. I think that a lot of the guys that run the really long races use the tin braid because it doesn't wear out so fast. It's a little harder to set up because it's so stiff, but it lasts a lot longer than the soft braid. That's just my take. No, Dave, they are still midgets. We don't have to be politically correct. That's what they're called. They're just midgets. So I don't think the cars will get their feelings hurt. Daihi, there you are. Thanks for popping in. I could probably set up my hillbilly chase car or hillbilly ghost car here. Hopefully, there we go. At least you can see two running at the same time. And just for slot R, having my cup of coffee from my Irish grandmother's teacup. Well, Daihi, if you ever get out here to California, you can come over here and you can have a go all you want on the Rebelle. Coffee does make the cars go faster. Chad, we could do a micro midget proxy if you like. I would love to do that. I'll never tell, Michael, if it's Irish coffee or not. I agree with you, Steve. I like the soft copper braid myself. These little buggers run good, man. I love them. Jeff G, welcome, brother. Yeah, see, there you go, Dave. You're a fan of the tin braid. I like it too for certain things. Everything's going up over here, Bo. Tullamore Dew. Dahi and I were just talking about that, Steve. I was telling Dahi that I'm a fan of Proper 12, and he told me I need to try Tullamore Dew, so I guess I'll be trying that. Whiskey and slots, what could be better, right? And coffee, of course. Oh, cool, Jeff. I can't wait to see what you've come up with and what you're sending in. Harry's car should be here today, I hope, and then we'll have our first challenge and we'll do our first runoff. Coffee flavored Polish vodka. Now there's something I haven't heard. You know, I know probably watching my cars run around in a circle on this little bullring is probably not that exciting, but I really do it more just so we all have a place to hang out and BS from time to time and watch a little slot car action in the meantime. You know that, right? Thanks, Ted. Yeah, I agree. It's therapeutic. Time to chill. That's it. Just to hang out. Oh, that's going to be cool, Jeff. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be so fun. We have several cars coming in. I've had quite a few. I've had a few people commit to building a car to send in for the challenge. So it's gonna be good. I know you're building a car, Michael. Yeah, me too, Tad. I am completely out of parts now. I need to make a big order myself. I'm gonna take a break from building for a minute or two and just have some fun actually running some of these cars I built. I need to get better at running my chaparral so I can make sure I beat you guys that send cars in. Hey Dan, thanks for popping in, man. Video of a fire only better. That's good, Dave. Right? The fake fireplace, the soothing fire. This is much better. Yeah, that would be good, right, John? The little engine sounds. Want me to make them? Brrr. Hey, no drama. Just saw you popped in. Thanks for coming in, man. Little Wednesday racing action. Not really racing, but watching the midgets run. Oh, if you guys are interested, Greg Gobb has gone live right now. If you'd like to go listen to those guys talk. Hey, Dojo. Thanks for coming in. Yes, sir. Midday slot car fun. I'm having fun. And I dropped me controller. Ay, that is. you like HO cars at all, you'd probably like running these. It's very similar. A little more controllable than an HO car, in my opinion. Thanks, Daihy. Yeah, they are. They're pretty smooth, especially this black one. I don't know. I dialed it in pretty good. Thanks, Jeff. Yes, no drama. It is. Yeah, Michael. It's about the size of a 143 car, I guess. Maybe a little bit smaller than a 143 car. I don't have any 143rd scale cars, so I can't compare it. But I was never a fan of 143. They're just a little, I don't know. They're a little skitterish, a little more harebrained. I don't know the right word. Not as controllable, I guess. I think that's why I'm not into HO too much either. They're just like on off. All ass or stop. Of course, I could be wrong. I know there are a lot of people that love HO, and that's cool. Will it run on my track, Dan? Hello, Dan. Welcome, brother. I've tried to run. I only have one HO car here, Dan. It's what is it? Auto World car, little Datsun 240. It will not run on this track. And I'm with you, Michael. 132 is my preferred scale. Yes, I did, Tad. My challenge car weighs. Oh, damn it. Now I forget. Now you're going to make me look. I think it was 90 grams. I took a picture of it. So let me rummage through my photos here. I'm pretty sure it was 90 grams. 90 grams, wasn't it? I sent that picture to Michael Squire. Maybe he'll confirm. But I'm almost sure it was 90 grams. Yep, here it is, right here. Nope, that's not it. Where the hell is that picture? Here it is. 94.4. Here we go. 94.4 grams is what that car weighs, Dad. So, I mean, it's not a lightweight, but it's not like super heavy either. I thought it would be more, especially being a pretty heavy resin body. Yeah, Dan, congrats again on your win for the Winston Cup. Pretty awesome, man. Out of that field of cars, you took the win. That's excellent. And that was your first proxy, right, Dan? Was that your first scratch built car you sent into a race? Hopefully the first of many. I'm looking forward to going to Harry's in July and running all these cars that everybody's building right now. Man, we're going to have fun. George and I are going to meet up at Harry's and run all the cars. It's going to be a blast. East meets West in the Midwest. That's what it's going to be. Damn it, these are fun. Yeah, that's right, Dojo. You sent a car in too, didn't you? That's awesome, Dan. I know, right, Tad? My God, we're going to be running cars for 2 days. That's right. You had one of the coffee cars, Dojo. That's right. We had all of the coffees represented there. What secret is that, Dan? Oh, right. Yes. Yes, right, Dan. You know, everybody's always concerned with making their car as light as possible, but properly placed weight is a benefit. Your car might be heavier than everybody else's, but it still could be faster. What kind of Chevy are you looking for, Dojo? Yeah, I do too, Tad. My cars are generally heavier than everybody else's. Yep, that's true too, Jeff. It's pretty easy to find just about any car you want in 125th scale. Almost. Few exceptions. What do I think about it, Tad? I think it's useless. I mean, I hate to be that way, but that's just for us, for me. It's a commercial track thing. You know, it's for those guys that want to go as fast as they can bloody well go. And for them, great, it's cool. But for us, it's of no use. I mean, I don't know why anyone would want to spend 100 extra bucks to put it in their car. You know, what good is it going to do me on a track like this, right? I can spend 10 bucks on a Predator and make my car go really fast. I don't need all that speed. But I get it. Those commercial guys, you know, they spend a ton of money on those motors that they use to make those cars go as fast as they do. And if this is a better way, then by all means, go for it. But for us home racing guys, I think it's completely useless. So it's a novelty. Describe what the drive feels like. The drive on which car, Dan? The one I'm running right now? This car, okay, it is. I'm not really sure how to describe it. It's very smooth. It's very responsive. On this little short track, I don't want to hang the tail out because over here on this end of the track is a tile floor, so I don't want to accidentally launch it and end up with pieces. But it does hang the tail out pretty good, which is, I know that's not really, drifting is not fast, but with this type of car, it's pretty much expected that you're going to drift them around the corners. But yeah, it's very smooth and very responsive. These little FF motors, they spool up quick. They're very smooth. At least that's what I have found. And I actually have two different motors in these. This car is the MT Racing 18K. The other car has a Predator 18K, which are basically the same motor, just different companies. But the little red, white, and blue car is a little maybe rougher around the edge, if I have to say. And I'm not really sure why. It's a little bit noisier. I don't know. Nothing's rubbing, but it does have more of a hollow sound. And I think that might have to do more with the type of tire that's on it rather than, because this car is a lot squirrelier with its little skinny tire. And it really wants to hang the tail out. I built the other one a little bit different in here. Let me see. I'll show you. You can really see it from the. Oh man! Well, I just snapped the windshield off. The tires are quite a bit different. The black car's tires are a lot wider and shorter, so it handles a little bit better. But this handles more like a real one does. I can't believe I just knocked the windshield off of it. Oh well, I'll fix it. But yeah. In fact, let me I'm going to show you guys my little trick, and you're all going to laugh. I have been doing this for years. I actually lick the tires, both of them, and then just use the heat of the track, and it makes a big difference. Whoops. Well, there you go. Made a liar out of me. This car has a little more punch. I'm going to have to talk to Mark Thomas and see if maybe this Predator has a little bit more torque than the the MT Racing motor does. Because this car definitely has a little harder bottom end. It just comes on harder. I actually need to adjust the guide a little bit to hear it quickly clacking. Shotgun juice. Yeah, there you go, John. Lick 'em and stick 'em. That's right, Dan. I did a video years ago. I think it might be on my old YouTube channel, where I did that. I showed how do you make your car stick there, Shotgun Dave? Well, this is how we lick the tires and stick them to the track. Everybody thought I was nuts. Bo, honestly, not sure. I think these controllers are 35 ohm. And I would have to check to see, but I'm not sure. I'm almost sure they're 35 ohm. And I use the Professor motor with the sensitivity adjustment and the brakes. It's my favorite. I just like them. Um, 10 volts, Michael. I run my track at 10 volts all the time. It's so damn short. 12 volts. It's a little too squirrely. So 10. That's what we're set at right now. Uh-huh. Yeah, right. It's a good thing to know. I probably should put that in the rules page so everybody can see it when they check that out, that it's at 10 volts. So you know what to test your car at. Yeah, Tad, I will. You saw the chassis on my God, I can't talk. My Chaparral. It's the widest tires. I put the Paul Gauge FF tires on it, which are like steamrollers. Better unplug my hillbilly ghost car so I don't accidentally launch something into outer space. Oh, we just lost a wheel insert too. Boy, it's coming apart at the seams. Pick that up before one of the dogs grabs it. Then it'll be gone. There we go. See, I put the wheel inserts in with nail polish because I want to be able to get them out. These the wheels that I used are the insert wheels, and they do have a mark on them to tell you where the hole is to get to the set screw. But sometimes it's just easier to pop the insert out so I can see where to put the wrench to get the damn wheels off, because my old eyes can't see very good. I saw somebody asked a question the other day about what glue was best for tires. And of course, you ask 10 people that question, you're going to get 10 different answers. But I saw John Albright mention hairspray, which works great. And that's why I use nail polish. Well, the Sally Hansen's clear nail polish. It dries quickly. It holds the tires on. And if you need to get them off, you don't need any chemicals or anything like that. You can peel the tire back off if you need to still, and it doesn't leave a bunch of nasty glue all over your wheel and tire that ruin everything. Yeah, we've used foam tires before. I don't care for them. Jeff, those inserts came from Slot Car Corner. They're CG Slot Cars inserts. There's a whole page on Slot Car Corner just with the inserts, and most of them are from CG Slot Cars, and they're good, man. They are super high quality, very detailed. That's where I get all my inserts from. I used to make my own, but then I was like, God, for $5 you get these, and they look fantastic. Now for this one, these are the Hallebrand style wheels. The knockoff that's in the center comes separately. You have to buy the knockoff and the insert. Yep, that's a good idea there too, Michael. Use the narrower bracket and you can get wider tires. Yeah, we do have some power issues out here, Jeff. I do. Hang on. I will go get it. I know what they are, but I'll get the thing. Pretty sure I saved them. Okay, here you go, Jeff. You can screenshot this. These were the wheels. CGWI 1514. They're called Roadster 2. That is the inserts I used on that. And the spinner is CGK002 spinners. So yeah, if you just want to, when this is over, you can just go back and freeze frame it there and screenshot it, and then you'll have your part numbers. I save stuff like this so I don't forget. Hey, Raul. Thanks for popping in, man. Yeah, Daihi, track honey. No, I would never use it myself. I mean, unless, again, track honey that's a commercial thing. They put glue all over everything and use foam tires so their cars stick and all that stuff. And for us home guys, I don't feel we need it. Keep your track surface clean and dust free, and use a good quality tire, urethane or natural rubber or silicone if that's your thing. And that's all you need. You don't need all that junk. Sometimes the natural rubber tires, they need some kind of treatment on them, or at least everybody thinks they do. But like, I run the tar out of those Riva slot tires on this track, and they just hook up. So I don't understand why we need all the goos and all that stuff. But track honey, no way. I would never put anything like that on my track. Not even a wood track. It's not necessary. I'm sure that someone will argue and say, yes, you do need it. And if you need it, go for it. But I would personally never use it. Hey, no worries, Jeff. I'm glad to help. Yeah. There's like, I don't know, like 5 pages of inserts on Slot Car Corner that you could spend an hour looking through. I've done it. Like for the Porsches and my Volkswagen cars, I like to run Fuchs. I know that Slot R is gonna criticize me, but I love my Fuchs, and they have a beautiful set. Same thing, CG Slot cars. They're great. Hey, Daihi, cool, man. Thanks for popping in, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're going on 50 minutes. I just wanted to pop in today. Like I said, just fooling around with these on track a little, running them in, especially the new one. Glad I did, because we got parts falling off. But yeah, I think we should have us a little race with these. Tad, what do you think? Michael, you in? Runs like a champ. Cool. I knew you guys would be. Tad, if you're running PG tires and all that, which I know you are, yeah, setting them up on your wood track, you'll be fine here too. I've had no problem with setting my cars up here and then bringing them to Harry's and running them on the wood track, or to George's. I ran them on his wood track too, and everything works fine. We all have a lot of projects, Michael. Hell, I still need to build a sportsman car and a modified to go to Harry's, which is funny because that's what I think there's a misconception with the races at Harry's. The main races are modified and sportsman cars in 132 scale. The big cars that we build is a side hustle. It's it's always been just a little side thing that we all go, hey, what do you guys want to build this year? And we all just say, oh, let's build this, let's build that. But the main event is the 132 scale cars. But in this last year, it's kind of been flipped. It seems like more people are more interested in building the big car than the 132 scale cars. Right, Michael. You're absolutely right. You set your cars up on your home track on plastic and send them out to Harry's, and they ran great. I'm going to take these little buggers with me to Harry's in July and run them on his big oval. That should be fun. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Jeff. There's not a lot of choices, but I mean, there are. You can grind up anything and turn it into, especially for us, with those cars, the sportsman class cars all have hogged out wheel wells and things like that. So you don't have to have a perfect little car, but I am looking forward to it, the race in July. I mean, it's looking like 30 or 40 cars are going to be there. Right, Michael. They don't need to be perfect. In fact, perfect is non-prototypical. Lively little things. I'm hoping the mail brings me Harry's car today. Then I'll set up the bigger track, the road course, and we'll do some timing. It's going to be fun. But it looks like Harry's is going to be the first car here. I still need to do the official run of my car, get it on video so it's documented. Ooh, almost. Yep, that's how all the modifieds were. They were all bent up and crooked, Michael. Like I said, very prototypical. Oh, what do we got here? Got that sucker sliding good. I need to quiet this little bugger down. If you guys don't mind bearing with me for a moment. I'm going to see if we can quiet her down just a bit. Clickety clacking drives me nuts. I think it's actually just a guide. Needs a little trimming off here. Let's see if that's better. Not so bad. Yeah, that's all it is. We'll see you later, Tad. Thanks for hanging in, man. Yeah, I'm going to shut her down in just a couple minutes anyways. I'm going to shut it down right at an hour. That's, you guys probably have better things to do. Ooh, awesome. That sounds great, Dan. I can't wait. Oh, wait, why is my son texting me from school? That can't be good. All right, let me see if I can straighten this up just a hair. Just needs to go. Yeah, that would be cool, Dan. GT350. We like it. I like the diverse type of cars that are going to be here. We've got full-blown race cars coming. We've got classics. We've got American muscle. It's going to be cool. See who comes out on top. Well, fellers, we've been on here for an hour. You guys are probably bored silly. When Harry's car gets here, I'll let you guys know, and we'll do a. I don't know if that's better or worse. I think that's worse. we'll do the time trial. We'll get my car up on the track and we'll do an official run. And then we'll get Harry's car on track and do his official run after I do some testing and whatnot. So, anyways, is this thing on? Yeah, it's still on. So, anyways, boys, I'm gonna hit it. My son's texting me here. I'm gonna have to go pick him up from school here in a bit. So, thanks for popping in and spending your hump day afternoon with me. And we'll see you guys all later. I appreciate every one of you.